Hey guys, thought I'd go through something a bit different today and explain a bit about myself, who I am, my daily experiences with disability, and also how you could help someone in my situation. So let's start. My name is Jay-leigh, I'm 24, I'm from Watford, Hertfordshire, in England. I am a mum to a toddler, 3-year-old, 10 3 in July. I am blind in my right eye, fully. I have 5% vision in my left eye. And I have something called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. That's a connective tissue disorder, for those who don't know. It makes you more prone to dislocations, joint pain, muscle strains, muscle sprains. There's a lot of things you can do for that. You can have pain medication, but in my experience, I'd rather try everything before I try pain medication. Unfortunately, everything I've tried didn't work for me and I am on medication. But there's acupuncture, there's physiotherapy, there's just having a general deep tissue massage, CBD oil. There's a lot of things depending on your age, your body type, the severity of your Ehlers-Danlos. There's several types of Ehlers-Danlos. There's hypermobile EDS, which is what I have. And my type and a few other types are quite common. The one that's you can live a relatively normal life with these types of EDS. The only ones that cause a problem are vascular EDS, because it affects your heart and puts you at more risk of a lot of other things. Now, to go on to my sight, like I said, I only have 5% vision in my left eye and none in my right. To help someone with a sight problem, I'm going to give you a few tips that work for me. I don't know if it works for everyone, but I'm making it specific to myself because I can't speak for everyone and I'm not going to try to. There's one thing for someone that wants to help guide someone, say, for example, across the road. It's not helpful just to grab hold of them and pull them across the road. It just scares the blind person. And I mean, put yourself in their shoes. Imagine if you can't see and then all of a sudden there's this person dragging you across the road. You know, it's terrifying, isn't it? So, what do? Ask the person if they need help. If they say yes, you place their hand on your arm, walk at their speed and guide them across the road. Make sure you warn them of curbs and things like that. Curbs. Or if the blind person doesn't want to be touched, just tell them when it's safe to cross. Simple as that. But make sure they want your help. Don't just help them, because that can be distressing to someone with a sight problem as well. Now, there's one thing that really ticks me off about people. I'd rather someone come up and ask, what's your condition? Rather than say, for example, just stand across the street and stare or point or something like that. Because most of the time I go out with someone, because of my EDS, I use a wheelchair more than I use a cane. And there's, there'll be people, I get told that there are people like staring at, people staring at me. Why don't you come over to me and just ask, what's your condition? A lot of people may not be happy to answer that question, but me personally, I'm fine with it. I'd rather that than be stared at and pointed at and laughed at. So that's a bit about me, about my conditions and how to help. Now when it comes to family supporting you, it's a lot easier. My family have to say, like, Jay, can you get the door? Because otherwise I'll just ignore them because I won't know they're speaking to me. So if you know the person's name, or even if you don't, just, if you're a stranger and you sit next to someone on a bench and you want to ask them a question, just lightly tap them on the hand. Don't make them jump, but lightly tap them on the hand and say, but speak at the same time as you're touching them, and say, excuse me, would you need any help? What's your name? Or can we talk? Do you mind if we talk? Do you mind if I sit here? Anything like that. Just make sure they're aware you're there. But with family, like I was about to say, it's a lot easier when they know you, because they can tell you their name. Same thing, they'll do tell you about curbs, obstacles, things like that. But yeah, strangers, be aware. Now it gets me onto the point of bullies and cyberbullies and things like that. Just remember, when you want to say a negative comment to someone with a disability, remember, people with disabilities are still human. We're just like able-bodied people. We just have extra challenges in life. Doesn't make us any different to you. We just have to do things differently. So just show us the same respect you would any other disabled person or able-bodied person. Just because we have to do things differently doesn't make us useless and doesn't make us not deserve respect. Treat us like you want to be treated. A disability doesn't make you inhuman, is my point. Love everybody the same. So that's about me, a bit about who I am, how you can help someone with a disability, and how everyone should be treated as an equal. Now, I'll be uploading again soon. I had to change my channel because I couldn't get back into my account. I forgot my password and it wouldn't let me reset for some reason. But I hope you subscribe to this channel and I hope you enjoy my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe if you enjoy what you see.